How's it going, you guys? In today's episode of Hog Squad, we are going fishing for mangrove snapper offshore, guys. The conditions have not been great lately. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. We went out yesterday, we did a slow pitch jigging mission. We did good, but didn't do well on the snapper, guys. They really haven't been cooperating lately, so I think it's going to be an early morning bite today. So let's get right into the action right here, right now. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe because we do this stuff all the time, especially in the summer when the water is this beautiful. So let's get into it. Guys, we dropped down testing the spot and we got our first fish on of the day.
Yeah.
Just watch the motor, try to get that rod out. What do you think this is gonna be?
I don't know. I hope a mahi like we said.
Oh no, you'll see the mahi on the surface.
Snapper maybe?
Yeah, maybe snapper or grouper.
Oh, snapper.
Oh, it's a nice mang, dude. That's exactly what we're after right there. Woo! Look at that mangrove, guys. Holy crap, that's a nice like 20 or so inch mangrove snapper right there.
You can hold the rod.
Yeah, I got it. Guys, check that fish out. That's exactly what we're after, so we're gonna set the chum bag out here. There's some life on the bottom. Let's get this party started.
Oh.
All right, guys, check out that mang. Jameson's first drop on a chunk threadfin. A beautiful, beautiful fish. And we're gonna get him back in the cooler actually, because he is coming home for dinner. Especially any mangrove looking like that, they're coming home for dinner. Get him! Jameson's on fire, guys. Absolutely on fire right now.
Seems bigger than the last one.
Yeah, he's feeling good? They're starting to react to that chum I put out.
It's like right as you start.
It's a little grouper. Little red grouper. Kind of what I expected out here. They're not in season anymore, so if we do catch keepers, guys, we have to send them right back down to the bottom.
Not a keeper?
No. All right, so the first bait we're dropping down is some threadfin, frozen threadfin. We're just working the bottom with it. First drop, Jameson caught a nice mangrove. So we're just gonna try to get a few more of them before they start reacting to the chum. We're in some deeper water because we're targeting those nicer size mangrove snapper. And we're gonna see what happens. We got a lot of chum out and we're gonna see if anything reacts. We caught mahi. I was on a jigging trip the other day. We got mahi, so maybe if they come around, that'd be awesome as well. Get them. Jameson's on, boys.
Whoa.
He's fighting. Lane snapper, baby. Let's go. Here, don't wind him up all the way. Oh, I'm on. Oh, he dropped it. I'll come help you. That's a good eating fish right there. We are on them snapper, guys. Here, flip them in. Take care of them. That is a beautiful lane snapper he just caught. These are one of the other snapper species. Great eating, great fish to catch. Really fun. We're gonna get him in the box. Let's go.
What is it? Is that because he came up? So
Pressure,
fast?
yeah, just pops it out. Yeah, guys, so if you don't know, many of you know, there's been a lot of videos on it. Jameson's new to fishing here,
Yeah.
so we're getting him into it. But their air bladder comes out when you pull them up nice and quick. It's from deeper water. We're only at 90 feet, so I'm really shocked that this one's popped out like that. But hey, he's going in for dinner. Yep, got him. Crank him up. That was probably a small grouper. Go slow with him. No, you're good. You should be on the bottom though. Yeah, you think you just got hit. Oh no, you're not. Oh, he's fighting now. I think it's gonna be a small grouper. Yeah, a little grouper. Little juvenile red. Need the mangroves to come back. Yeah, drop back down. I think you made it. Let him go. All right, guys, so Jameson pointed out we got 2 mangroves in the chum slick. Huge mangroves in the chum slick. Let's get this. Let's get this. Really? Oh my gosh, guys, we got some mega mangroves in the chum slick. Oh my God, those are studs. Let's go. So my mic cut out, guys, and I'm gonna break down what happened before we left this spot. Jameson dropped down a pinfish, which got dusted right away. And I saw it was a nice, beautiful mangrove snapper, and his stomach was full, guys. This guy had been woofing down our chum, and he wanted nothing to do with a yellowtail jig. So I dropped down my yellowtail jig for the last time to see if it would get bit, and it did, but it was not fighting like a snapper, sadly. So as you guys can imagine, this ended up being a grunt. There's a lot of them around, obviously, and I was not very happy with this. I decided to do one more drop of a pinfish at this spot on a lighter setup, and I got smoked. And this wasn't fighting right either. It didn't have that mangrove snapper pull to it, so I was really wondering what it was. And as I got it up, it ended up being a little scamp grouper. All right, guys, I've hooked something huge. I kind of got money on Goliath, or something. I don't know. It ate the pinfish. It ate my pinfish right down the bottom, and it's not fighting like a shark. I'm getting some turns on it. Nothing too crazy. Just a couple half cranks here and there. But right as the boat rises down, or rises up with the swell, and it goes down, I'll get my crank in. Oh, this is gonna be a fight. This fish does not want to come up, I can tell you that. So we're mangrove snapper fishing, and stuff like this happens, guys. It's like one of the things where it's just, oh, the fun begins, the fun begins. I got a half decent reel for it. I mean, I prefer a 2-speed in a situation like this. Yeah, that's gotta be a Goliath. I just don't think you can fit. Hopefully you can't fit anywhere. Fish broke off. I'm over the spot, guys. We have some potential mangroves, but you know, they ain't going here. Whatever's down there keeps eating them. I'm pretty sure it's Goliaths. I mean, that fish, I would get him up a couple cranks, he'd take it back, get it up a couple cranks, take it back. So it's probably best he got broken off at the end, because didn't have much more to give him, and I didn't really care to give him much more. It wasn't like a cubera or anything, you know. All right, guys, so here's the 2 setups we're using today for these mangrove snapper, because they were not cooperating on the yellowtail jig, guys. What basically that means is I had all the chum out, they were swimming up, but they did not want to eat the yellowtail jig. I even dropped down a 15-pound test, they didn't want to touch it. I switched up through all different jigs, they didn't want anything to do with it, but we got 90% of the mangrove snapper today, which was 2 of them, on the knocker rig, guys, with a pinfish on it, or a dead thready. That is like one of the best baits ever for getting a mangrove snapper. You just drop the pins down on a knocker rig, or drop that dead thread fin down, and for some reason the snapper like that profile the best. I can't tell you why, but they just do. So put it to use, get out there and go get you some. Guys, drop the pin, hooked up on something decent on the Tsunami setup. Let's see what it is. I think we're good for this one. Hoping it's a mang. Fighting, kind of fighting groupery, which would not be good. It's a grouper. Little teeny grouper, guys. We are over some hard bottom with some rubble in it, so this should be expected around here. All right, guys, so we come across this little crab trap here, and there's a triple tail on it. It looked like there was a couple. So I'm gonna pitch this little tiny greenback to him and see if he eats. I might have to get up closer. Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna, oh, of course. There we go, we're unwrapped. It's a mega file fish here, guys. Trying to get this to the triple tail. Triple tail. File fish are funny. Probably drop down here, see what it is, because if there's a crab trap here, it's got to be something. All right, guys, so one of the things I want to break down for you really quick is what we're up to right now when I'm looking for a spot. When I'm looking for a mangrove spot, today we're working this thing right here. This is known as the pipeline. The pipeline has hard bottom on it, but you really have to just run up and down it and find the area that has the fish, that holds the fish. So we're just kind of working around it. Right now I'm off of it by a lot because I have a hard bottom spot that's around this area. And this pipeline, guys, if you work it, it's out of clear water. I mean, there's some great spots on it, but you really got to work it. So I recommend trolling through it, and you'll find some good areas that are stacked up with snapper and whatnot. So hopefully today it ends up going pretty well. I'm really excited, and let's get right into the action. I hooked something huge. Heads up. I was dropping my bait to back down, and I just got dusted. Oh, what could this be? Oh, this is, dude. Yeah. Oh, stay tight, stay tight. Swimming up. Dude, this is a cobia? This might be a cobia, guys. Dude's acting like it's gonna jump. Oh my God, is that a huge mahi?
Is that what we were after?
I didn't bring the gaff. Oh my goodness. This could get bad quick, guys.
I'll put my rod down.
Yeah, put your rod up. Oh, it might be a bonita. The heck are you doing? Eating a pinfish.
Want me to get the net?
That's not gonna fit in the net, whatever this is. I think it's a bonita. Yeah, it's a bonita, guys. Oh my goodness. It literally ate my pinfish on the fall down. It's a huge bonita. That was kind of random. Actually super random. He swallowed the hook, guys. Yeah, they're just bait. Use them for bait. Oh, yep. Huge bonita, holy smokes. All right, guys, this is probably a jumbo bonita. Like, it is a jumbo bonita. It's bleeding everywhere on my boat. But I mean, it was completely unexpected, guys. I'm dropping a pinfish down and that pinfish just got dusted by this thing. Like, it was crazy, guys. No marks, no nothing, fishing some hard bottom. And then this bonita came up and dusted, put up an awesome fight. And we're gonna keep this guy for some Goliath grouper bait for another video. But I mean, look at that thing. What a stud. All right, guys, so basically what I had Jameson on, this was his first time ever coming offshore and the Gulf, and he wanted to really catch some big fish. So I got him started with the Mangrove Snapper, the Lane Snapper, and I'm gonna show you the setup. This is a Trinidad 16. It's a perfect reel for this, and I have my Pen Carnage rod, just in case he hooks into anything big, like, you know, grouper or whatnot. It's got the backbone for it. And for the leader, guys, this is 60-pound mono. And some of you guys are saying that's way too heavy for mangroves. Guys, when you get in the deeper water, it doesn't really matter. When they swim up in the chum slick, yeah, it matters when you're using them yellowtail jigs. But guys, this will get it done. I have a 1.5 ounce egg weight with a 5/0 circle hook right here. So all this setup right here, I guarantee you will get it done. All right, guys, when it comes to the bottom I'm looking for mangrove snapper, a lot of it's reefs, but today we did something a little bit different. We checked hard bottom spots that had little rubble piles or ledges in them. And this ended up being pretty cool, guys. We had the mangrove snapper react, but they just weren't in a feeding mood. We're pretty close to the full moon. I think that has a ton to do with it. But guess what, guys? We caught our fish. We even got a nice lane in the box. Only had to go 25 miles. The reason I went out so far was because I wanted to get on those really big mangroves, which, trust me, I saw them. They were going everywhere. They were going crazy. But guess what? We didn't get too many of them. So it was an awesome day. We got some surprise catches in the mix, hooked a couple Goliaths that I couldn't stop, but overall, great day on the water.